Tom Holland just confirmed something Zendaya fans have suspected for months, and the way they hit it is honestly next level. They didn't just get married in secret. They made every single guest sign an NDA, banned phones completely, and let AI-generated fake photos run wild online as a smokescreen. Stay till the end, because there's a detail about his own grandmother getting fooled that is too good. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how they pulled off one of the most controlled celebrity secrets in Hollywood history, what tipped fans off in the first place, and why one insider says this wedding was protected harder than most state secrets. So here's what actually happened. Tom Holland sat down for a new interview with Esquire, and for the first time ever, he stopped dodging the marriage question. He didn't give a big dramatic announcement. That's not really his style. Instead, he let it slip almost casually, joking about something that happened with his own grandmother. Apparently, when those AI-generated wedding photos started circulating online, the ones showing him popping champagne with Zendaya on what looked like Lake Como, his grandmother saw them and genuinely thought she hadn't been invited to the real wedding. Tom had to personally reassure her that no, those photos were fake, and yes, she absolutely was there. When asked if he had to send similar reassurances to other family members, he simply said, no, because they were all there. Then he shut the door on any more details with, that's all you'll get on that. That one exchange confirmed something fans had been piecing together since March. Rewind to March 1st, the 2026 Actor Awards. Zendaya's longtime stylist, Roach, is on the red carpet, and almost offhand, he tells a reporter, the wedding has already happened. It's very true. Then, talking to another outlet that same night, he's asked about Zendaya wearing a gold band instead of her engagement ring, and he just laughs and says, the wedding is over, sorry. Two separate interviews, same night, same confirmation, and neither Tom nor Zendaya said a word publicly for months afterward. That silence was intentional. According to insiders, the wedding itself was an intimate winter ceremony, close friends and family only, and guests were reportedly required to sign non-disclosure agreements before they even walked in. On top of that, a total no-phone policy for the entire event. One source put it bluntly, that's how serious they both were about keeping it out of the public domain. No sneaky selfies, no group chats leaking blurry photos, nothing. And it worked. Despite months of online speculation, not a single verified photo or video from the actual wedding ever surfaced. If you've been following the Tom and Zendaya timeline since Homecoming, hit subscribe now, because we're about to get into the timeline of how long they actually managed to keep this hidden, and it's longer than you think. Let's talk about the timeline, because this couple has basically mastered the art of privacy in an industry built on exposure. They got engaged over the 2024 holiday season, Tom proposing with a 5-carat oval diamond ring worth around $500,000, designed by London jeweler Jessica McCormack. Even that stayed quiet, until Zendaya was spotted wearing it at the Golden Globes in January 2025. Tom's own dad, Dominic Holland, later revealed on his Patreon that Tom had actually gone and gotten permission from Zendaya's father before proposing. Very old school, very deliberate. Then in late February 2026, eagle-eyed fans noticed Zendaya had swapped that engagement ring for a plain gold band while out in Beverly Hills. That's what kicked off the wedding rumors in the first place, weeks before Roach ever opened his mouth about it. Here's the part people are sleeping on, though. Legal experts have pointed out that a couple like this, with a combined net worth reportedly north of $55 million, Zendaya repping Valentino and Bulgari, Tom fronting Prada Beauty and running his own beer brand Barrow, which just got backing at a $100 million valuation, a couple like that almost certainly has a prenup in place too. When your careers, brand deals, and finances are this intertwined, protecting the relationship legally isn't just paperwork, it's basically a business necessity. So while everyone online is focused on the romance of it, in the background there was probably a small army of lawyers making sure every asset and every future project was accounted for. And through all of this, Tom's own words from a few years back kind of explain the whole approach. Back in 2023, talking to The Hollywood Reporter, he said their relationship was something they were incredibly protective of and wanted to keep as sacred as possible. This wedding secrecy isn't a one-off. It's consistent with everything they've done since they first got together after meeting on the set of Spider-Man: Homecoming back in 2016. Now here's what's interesting, timing-wise. This Esquire confirmation is dropping right as they're both doing press for Spider-Man: Brand New Day. They were just photographed together at a photo call in Madrid in June, side by side, looking completely comfortable letting cameras see them as a couple in public for the film, while still giving nothing away about the actual wedding. That's a pretty calculated balance. Public enough to promote the movie together, private enough that the biggest personal milestone of their relationship stayed locked down for months. And honestly, in an era where every celebrity couple's business gets leaked within hours, the fact that they pulled this off, no leaked photos, no guests spilling details online, nothing beyond a stylist's cryptic comment and some AI fakes, that's genuinely rare. Say what you want about how private they are, but it clearly works for them. Tom even said it himself in the Esquire piece, that having a relationship this solid is a luxury in an industry that's this chaotic, because she's the one person who actually understands what his life is like. So here's the real question. Do you think we'll ever see an actual wedding photo leak? Or are Tom and Zendaya just built different when it comes to keeping secrets? Drop a yes or no in the comments. Real wedding photo eventually or never? And if you've been rooting for these two since 2016, you know what to do. Subscribe, because there is so much more coming as Brand New Day press keeps rolling in.